Hey, it's Mark Skipper, and I am going to be examining the Tangled Up Salon of Virginia Beach, Virginia, featuring the entrepreneur NIKKI Skipper Zamiskie. This is a salon in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and the entrepreneur that's driving it is NIKKI. She's shown herself to be the right entrepreneur to lead the salon of Virginia Beach during this time in this area. She's got extraordinary social skills. Technically, as a stylist, she's an expert. And she has the passion and depth of experience in the competitive salon marketplace to give this particular salon the advantage and influence to have such a thriving business. Here's the salon from the front. This is their second location that they've just moved into. She's a sole proprietor of this company. It's been going for 11 years. This salon is a full-service beauty salon that consults with clients and delivers stylish results with a focus on empathy and emotional sensibility for the client. This particular business plan that she shared with me is not as premeditated as other businesses and models that I've studied, but there are many strengths about this business that cause the venture to thrive during this time and in this area of Virginia Beach. Part of those strengths are that our team is situationally adaptive, they're emotionally intelligent, and they're persistent about their customer-centric values at the salon. This is a technician-driven company, and they're rewarded by sales commissions. She did confess during the interview that she and Jake, her husband, thought that this was going to be a lot easier, the starting of a business, but they are persistent. This is NIKKI styling. Some highlights of the business is under NIKKI's influence, her team has solved marketing efforts by effectively leveraging positive influence in the market using social media and word of mouth. Another thing about the business operations that I notice a very practical, clever, clean way to run the business. And because it's so simple and routine, it frees up the stylist to really focus on client interactions. A third business highlight was the way that they resource management are managed. On a daily routine, all team members participate. Day-to-day business is run with common sense, frugalness amongst the team, and really focus on getting extraordinary results for their clients. Here's some examples. On Instagram, this is just a recent Instagram thing, and this is constantly ongoing to show the marketplace the kind of results that customers are getting. Here in Virginia Beach, at this location, it's an interesting city on the coastline of the East Coast, primarily a coastal population, about 450,000 residents there. This is the salon's second location, but it's still in the same city, just very close. Most of the customers are referred via social media and other clientele. And they really do have a strong customer service emphasis in this Virginia Beach area. And that has created a lot of return customers. Happy clients bring their family and friends. So they've got a good reputation in this city. Here's a picture of the area that they're in. If you look down on the bottom middle, you can see Tangled Up Salon. And it's on Virginia Beach Boulevard. And if you're familiar with Virginia Beach, it's really the main retail drag that ties the whole city together. But we're surrounded by residences all along this coastline. So in Virginia Beach, hair care services are a fairly common need. I would say that it's a fashion-conscious coastline city. But at Tangled Up, the stylists have a special niche. Because they're surrounded by other salons in this area, many clients come to the salon with results from other places that they've been disappointed with. So it really gives them the opportunity to listen, to address those, and maybe do things better. NIKKI was already considered an expert in this market in styling, and her first location in 2009 was established just to develop her personal clientele into a larger business. Since then, the business volume has been steady, but recently, of course, there's been a marked change in business, a better volume due to the way that they've managed the new facility and the pandemic that we've been dealing with. So here's a screenshot from the internet as well, showing more of examples of customers, and down there on the bottom right is NIKKI smiling. The team is a big part of Tangled Up. There's six stylists that are active in the salon, including Nikki. And they specialize in beauty consultation and custom hair styling services at an expert level. Additionally, the salon duties are managed by the team. They cross-train doing phone consults, phone reception, obviously the client washing, prepping, styling, colors, and other kinds of salon chores as well. All of the stylists are highly skilled listeners. They're empathetic, and they're emotionally disciplined to be customer-centric. They're compensated by sales commissions, usually 45 to 55%, depending on the kind of income they've generated that week, less the materials that they use. Getting down to the 6 clients is a vetting process that's constant at the studio. Nikki mentioned probably over 500 candidates were part of the interview process to get down to 6. But that's something that the entire team participates in, and there's multiple levels to that screening. So that's the 6 stylists in the team. Additionally, Jake Zamiskie is Nikki's spouse, and he participates, from an operational advisement kind of role. And of course, he is the facilities sanitation manager. I say that with a smile because his strategies to keep the place free of COVID and friendly to customers that are concerned about contamination has really been extraordinary and has been a big part of the surge of business that they've had through this pandemic. Additionally, Nikki and the staff prepare finances and balancing the finance sheets. They submit all that to an outside accountant who is a consistent part of their team. They also consult with an exterior to the business attorney on a regular basis, and they also have human resources advisement as well. So the business resources, the big story about business resource management at the salon is the new location. They've recently just moved in and gotten established there before the pandemic. And there was tensions in the lease of the previous location that sort of agitated them and even the investors that came forward to support the salon through the move. So they found a better location, street front. They were able to build it from the ground up. They aggressively negotiated a lease that was excellent for the business and was not a deterrent to future business. And that has really been a successful move and has established them well. The core customer for the salon is somebody that's looking for empathetic consultation, excellent style, and they're willing to pay a premium price. Most of them have come frustrated with previous experiences. Once this particular client is won over, they're very loyal. They create referrals. They even bring their family in to be cared for. And this salon, interestingly, values a diverse demographic, races, ages in their clientele. They really value that. The challenge, of course, is the burden that this puts on the stylist team to be excellent in all kinds of different disciplines to develop master level style. Here's some examples. So they have a target market. It's Virginia Beach. Most of their customers are local to the salon. They're also willing to make appointments and drive to the location for services. They're also willing to wait to be scheduled, which shows a lack of impulsive clients. They're particularly discerning. They've come. They're usually experienced as a customer, and they come with high expectations for service. They look forward to the careful consultation that they're going to get and the service results that they get. The service value, they're at a premium service value in this area, but these are custom hair services. In other words, all of the technicians are highly skilled, usually in multiple different disciplines. And in addition to that, they're very attentive to their client needs in the context of their client. They do services which begins with consultation, hair prep, styling, coloring, and other trendy treatments like the Brazilian blowout. The average service costs per chair, each chair generates about $120 per hour, and that's reflected at above different price points. Men's haircut could be $45. A recent, more more extraordinary service that Nikki described to me was a client that came in for almost 5 hours worth of service. Very complicated, excellently executed, and a very happy client afterwards. Here's some examples of reviews online, which are a big part of client referrals. The marketing efforts for Tangled Up Salon really show a lot about the sensibilities and the strategy of the company. They're very strategic with social media interaction and their presence online. So this includes an entire team of stylists interacting and participating daily in these forums. Nikki mentioned that a typical client path is for someone to start on Instagram. They see results on somebody else. Then they buzz over to Facebook and check out what's going on in the community conversation around Tangled Up. And then a common thing is for them to look at reviews that are on Yelp and on Google to see what customers are saying and how they're interacting after the fact. Word of mouth referrals from satisfied customers drive most of the online platforms. And due to their emphasis of customer service, return customers are not uncommon. Families of customers even coming in for service are not uncommon. Here's their Facebook page. You can see them pointing out curly haircuts, particularly difficult. My conclusion about the business is that this business is going to last. The salon venture is focused on giving expert level beauty care with empathetic consultation and extraordinary results, and this sets them apart in this market. In addition, Nikki's persona and entrepreneurship is central to the success of her team at the salon. Her team's commitment to engaging and serving customers in the area leaves me with the impression that this 11-year venture is sensible, it's sustainable, and it'll be a welcome part of the Virginia Beach community of salon customers for years to come. Thanks.